Hey guys, this is Joe Theo with Vid Authority. Now, if you're like me, you've probably had at least one video that started getting a lot of dislikes, more than you're used to, and you wondered, should I disable dislikes on this video? Is it going to hurt the video if I get too many dislikes? Is it worth it to keep them enabled? I'm actually going to argue that you should pretty much never disable likes and dislikes on your video, and here's why. Now, both likes and dislikes are seen as engagement by YouTube, and I've talked previously about how important engagement is to YouTube's algorithm when determining when to show other people who are subscribed to you even the video or put it in search rankings higher. So even if people are disliking or liking, it's still counting as extra engagement, and YouTube is generally going to like that. I'm not totally sure if you're only getting dislikes, if that's going to affect it negatively, but I'm thinking watch time is just going to be so much more important that even if people dislike it, but they're watching the whole thing, YouTube is still probably going to promote it. And I wanted to show you a specific example to hopefully change your mind if you ever disabled likes. This is on my one video, Double Your Internet Speed for Free. And for a while, it started getting a lot of dislikes. It was almost at the point where it was going to have more dislikes than likes. And I thought, you know what, that doesn't really look good. Should I just disable dislikes? So I did. I disabled likes and dislikes for a while. And, I didn't really see that much of a change. It was very gradual, I guess. But then one day I said, you know what? I'm going to re-enable them and see what happens. So here are the analytics for that video. Can you tell when I enabled likes and dislikes again? Yeah, it was still getting a lot of dislikes compared to likes. But because that engagement was added on, then YouTube saw that as a better video that was more engaging, and it showed it to more people as a recommended video. So hopefully this can calm your fears if you've ever thought that getting too many dislikes would negatively affect your views or anything else. It really won't. If anything, it'll improve it because it's going to increase the engagement. Now, there is actually one example I can think of where you might actually want to disable ratings if you're getting a lot of dislikes. And that would be if you're selling some sort of product. So say you have a video where you're reviewing or talking about your product that you're selling and you link to your website and that's getting a ton of dislikes for some reason. Yeah, you might consider disabling ratings because that's going to possibly affect people's decision to buy your product if they see that. So disabling ratings, even if you get fewer views, the conversion rate would still be higher and it would kind of balance out. So if you have ratings enabled and a lot of people are seeing it, but none of them are buying because they see that ratings bar, well, then that doesn't really work out, does it? So if it's some exceptional case like that, I guess you could disable ratings, but if you're really going for views and optimization, then yeah, you should really never disable ratings for a good reason. And I guess that's pretty much all I wanted to say about it. So if you guys like this, you can talk about it in the comments section. Maybe you have a few videos that now you're going to try and re-enable ratings. Let me know, see how it goes, and let us know. I am actually really interested to see any changes you guys notice. If you like this video, you can give it a thumbs up or even a dislike if you didn't like it. And if you want to check out some other videos, those will be on the right-hand side. You can either click them or links will also be in the description if you're on a phone. And if you want to subscribe, I try to make new videos 3 times a week, so it should be worth it if you guys like this. So as usual, thanks for watching, guys. I will see you next time. Have a good one.